In today's dating world, a lot of men find themselves stuck in a frustrating cycle. They're not the priority, they're the backup plan. The maybe. The convenient choice when nothing better comes along. If a woman sees you as an option, it's because you've allowed it. Women don't accidentally place men in the option category. They do it when they sense weakness, insecurity, or desperation. If she truly respects and desires you, she'll make you a priority. The mistake most men make: they try harder. They text more, chase more, plan more, and invest more, only to get less in return. This just reinforces her belief that you're too available, too eager, and too willing to accept crumbs. Women don't reward men who beg for attention. They respect men who command it. Here's the truth. A woman will only value you as much as you value yourself. If she treats you like an option, it's because she believes she can. Your response shouldn't be emotional, it should be strategic. The more you chase a woman who doesn't prioritize you, the weaker you look in her eyes. The stronger move? Withdraw your attention, reset the power dynamic, and let her realize your value the hard way. This isn't about playing games. It's about positioning yourself as a man who deserves respect. In this video, I'm going to share 7 powerful tactics to help you regain control, increase your value, and ensure you're never just an option in a woman's life. Pay attention, because once you understand this, everything changes. Now, let's get into it. 1. Stop giving her your time and attention. If a woman treats you like an option, your biggest mistake is continuing to give her your time and energy. Attention is a man's most valuable currency in dating. The more you give it to someone who doesn't appreciate it, the more you devalue yourself. Women naturally chase what they feel is slipping away. But if you're always available, always responding instantly, always trying to prove your worth, she'll take you for granted. Pull back, not out of anger, but to reclaim your value. When a man stops being overly accessible, it forces a woman to reassess how she sees him. She might not notice it right away, but over time, the shift in your behavior will trigger something in her mind. She'll wonder why your energy is different, why you're no longer at her beck and call, and why you're no longer affected by her lack of effort. Here's where most men fail. They get impatient. They think, if I pull back for a few days and she doesn't respond, I'll lose her. That fear is what keeps them stuck in a weak position. But here's the truth. You don't lose something that was never truly yours to begin with. If she doesn't notice your absence, that tells you everything you need to know. If she does, she'll naturally start reaching out more, because women are wired to chase what isn't guaranteed. A practical example: texting. If she used to take hours or days to respond, and you were still sending long messages, stop. Reduce your responses. Be short, be unpredictable, and most importantly, be busy. This isn't about faking it, it's about building a life where a woman isn't the center of your world. Let her feel the difference, let her sense the shift. If she cares, she'll adjust her behavior. If she doesn't, she was never truly interested in the first place. 2. Match her energy, not her words. A woman will say a lot of things, but what matters is how she treats you. If she tells you she likes you, but barely makes time for you, believe her actions, not her words. Many men get trapped in a cycle of listening to sweet words while ignoring the clear signs of disinterest. Women have a way of keeping men around as options without fully committing. They do this by feeding just enough attention to keep you invested. Compliments, flirty messages, or occasional dates. But when it's time to actually prioritize you, she suddenly becomes busy, vague, or unsure about where things are going. Here's the mistake most men make. They keep trying to convince her. When you match her words instead of her actions, you're playing yourself. If she says she's interested but her behavior shows she isn't, the correct response isn't to argue or ask for clarity, it's to match her energy. If she's inconsistent, you become inconsistent. If she's hot and cold, you stop responding immediately to her good moments. If she cancels plans, you don't reschedule, you let her be the one to set up the next one. This works because women respect men who mirror their energy. If she's treating you like an option, you pull back and stop investing more than she does. This forces her to either step up or lose you. Many men fear that if they do this, they'll push her away, but that's exactly the point. If a woman truly values you, she won't let you go so easily. And if she does let you go, she was never really interested. 3. Control your emotional reactions. One of the biggest reasons women treat certain men as options is because those men fail to control their emotions. When a woman senses that a man is reactive, overly emotional, or easily thrown off balance, she naturally places him in a weaker position. Most men make this mistake without realizing it. They get frustrated when she pulls away, demand answers when she acts distant, or try to guilt-trip her into giving them more attention. All of this kills attraction instantly. Women aren't drawn to men who need constant reassurance. They're drawn to men who stay grounded no matter what happens. A powerful man is a man who can remain calm under pressure. If she ignores your text, you don't double text her asking why. If she cancels plans last minute, you don't get upset. You just move on with your day as if nothing happened. If she says she's unsure about what she wants, you don't try to convince her. You simply accept it and start focusing your energy elsewhere. This is what separates men who lead from men who chase. A leader doesn't react emotionally to a woman's inconsistency. He recognizes it, adjusts accordingly, and continues living his life without breaking his frame. When a woman sees that her actions don't shake you, she feels your strength, and that strength makes her think twice about taking you for granted. 4. Shift your focus to other women and opportunities. If a woman treats you like an option, the biggest mistake you can make is keeping your focus on her. The modern dating world is ruthless. Women instinctively value what they believe is in high demand. If you keep all your attention on one woman who isn't fully invested in you, you communicate one thing: she's your only option. And that, more than anything, kills attraction. Men who are truly attractive don't sit around waiting for one woman to pick them. They move in abundance. They keep their options open, focus on their own personal growth, and interact with multiple women without attachment. This doesn't mean you need to be a player. It means you need to be a man who understands his worth and acts accordingly. Here's the key. The moment a woman senses that she isn't your only option, her attitude shifts. Suddenly, she starts seeing you differently. She starts wondering why you're not chasing anymore. She starts feeling the competition. And nothing makes a woman value a man more than the thought that another woman might take him away. This is why you must diversify your attention. If one woman is treating you like an option, shift your focus immediately. Go out, meet new women, build your social circle, and put your energy into areas that increase your value. Not only does this naturally boost your confidence, but it also changes how women perceive you. A man who is sought after is a man who is respected. 5. Stop giving her unearned attention. One of the biggest mistakes men make when a woman treats them like an option is continuing to give her attention she hasn't earned. Attention is the most valuable currency a man has in the dating world. The more freely you give it away, the less valuable it becomes. Most men don't realize they're rewarding bad behavior. They text a woman consistently, even when she barely replies. They like her social media posts, even when she ignores them in person. They answer her calls, even though she only reaches out when she's bored. They keep feeding her ego without getting anything in return. This is what keeps a man trapped in the option zone. Here's what you need to understand. Women crave attention, but they only respect the attention they have to earn. If she knows you'll always be available, no matter how she treats you, she has no incentive to prioritize you. She knows you'll always be there, so she doesn't need to put in effort. The moment a woman senses she has guaranteed access to your time, she loses interest. This is why you must cut off all unearned attention. If she's not showing real interest, you stop texting first. If she's only responding with dry, short replies, you don't keep the conversation going. If she only calls when she needs something, you don't pick up. If she keeps you waiting or cancels plans, you don't ask her to reschedule. You let her come to you. 6. Control your emotions and stay unbothered. The biggest power move you can make when a woman treats you like an option is to control your emotions and stay unbothered. Most men fail in this area because they react emotionally when they feel disrespected, ignored, or undervalued. But the moment a woman sees she can affect your emotions, she knows she has control over you. Think about it. When a woman doesn't respond the way you want, how do you react? Do you get frustrated and double text her? Do you try to guilt trip her into giving you more attention? Do you get jealous when she gives attention to someone else? Every emotional reaction you show reveals your insecurity and need for validation, and that's what keeps you stuck as an option. Women respect men who are emotionally solid. If she doesn't answer your call, you don't care. If she cancels plans last minute, you move on. If she starts talking about another guy, you don't flinch. Your emotions stay in check, and you refuse to be fazed. That's the mindset of a man who is in control. Here's the key. Your reactions tell her everything about your value. If you act desperate, sensitive, or reactive, she sees you as weak. But if you remain calm, indifferent, and in control, she sees you as a man who is above the nonsense. And the truth is, nothing confuses and intrigues a woman more than a man she can't shake. 7. Keep your options open. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make when dealing with a woman who treats him like an option is making her his only option. The moment you revolve your attention, energy, and time around one woman who doesn't prioritize you, you put yourself in a weak position. A man with options is a man with power. A man without options is a man who begs. Which one do you want to be? The truth is, when a woman knows she's the only one you're focused on, she feels no urgency to chase you. She assumes you'll always be there, no matter how she treats you. She knows she can take her time deciding how she feels about you because, in her mind, you have nowhere else to go. But the second she realizes you have options, real options, everything changes. Here's what keeping your options open does. It makes you less emotionally dependent on one woman. It prevents you from tolerating disrespect because you're not afraid to walk away. And it naturally makes you more attractive because women are drawn to men who other women desire. If a woman treats you like an option, you have two choices. Stay in a weak position hoping she'll change, or take control and make her see your value, or lose you. The key is to respect yourself first. Set standards, walk away when necessary, control your emotions, and never settle for less than you deserve. Women are drawn to men who don't beg, don't chase, and don't tolerate games. When you carry yourself like a high-value man, she either steps up or steps aside. Either way, you win. The choice is yours. Now make the right move. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.